Look, I know it's been a few months, but...
I don't care why the hell you're late on it, but I'm telling you this and you better hear me, cause I'm not repeating myself. I say I'm not repeating myself. I better have all the money in my hands by the end of the year in total, or I swear to Arceus, I'm gonna break your fucking legs.
Aren't you going a little bit overboard? I know I'm late on payment, but I will get you the money. I just need a little bit more time.
Like I said, Sleaze, end of the year. Now, I'm a fair and reasonable mobster, but I can't just go about managing this here underground reviewer crime ring and not make a profit. I'm sure even a J-class internet celebrity like yourself can understand that.
Fair enough. I'll have the money in your hands by the end of the month.
Good. Glad to be in business with you. Oh, and Sleaze, just remember, your balls are in my hand, and I have a tight grip.
Damn. We put a dick in his coffee. Gotta figure out how to get the money and pay him back. Guess I need to go get a job.
What do you want?
I saw an ad about yard work, so I came here to get paid and fuck bitches. And I'm all out of bitches.
Name's, Mr. Klob. Too goddamn lazy to do all this yard work. I don't have any, equipment. I don't figure it out. I'm inside reading Family Circus.
Good thing I brought this to pass the time by. Nothing says brainless fun than playing Donkey Kong Country 3 on Wii Virtual Console. It's about time Donkey Kong got sleazy.
Oh, Family Circus. Only you get me.
What comes to your head when you think of Donkey Kong Country? Would it rhyme with Danky Kane? It's a rhetorical question, but point being that there is no Donkey Kong in this game. You get Dixie from the previous entry and the brand new Kiddy Kong. It's like DK but with a modern twist. Kinda like when you take a shit and it twists around like ice cream, or in this case, ass cream. Why would a series called Donkey Kong Country only have the title character playable in the first game? Kiddy plays exactly like DK, but without the ground slap move. DKC2 was really fun due to both Kongs being fast-paced, so I revert back to the formula from the first game where you play as Diddy anyway. Rare was starting to get Kong happy, making new additions left and right. Funky, Candy, Wrinkly, Swinky, wait, is that donkey? Diddy, Dixie, Cranky, Kitty, Lazy, Sleepy, Dopey, Grubby, Sneezy, Happy, Bashful, Dog, the list goes on! Donkey Kong Country 3 has officially become the Sonic fanfiction of the DKC franchise. Who knows? Maybe I'll even get my own Sonic fan art.
You better be making progress out there, you little shit.
Oh shit.
What the hell are you doing?
What do you mean?
It's freezing outside and you're wearing a Hawaiian shirt.
That? Oh, I'm just putting in so much work that it's getting a little warm for me.
Mm-hmm. Turn around for me, boy.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Now get back to work. Expect it done by sundown. Family fucking circus.
Donkey Kong Country is known for being pretty tough. Not too difficult, but a challenging hard. When you jump into this game, you'd be surprised when you are greeted with emptiness. You can literally hear the wind and see the tumbleweeds pass by. The first half of this game just feels empty compared to every stage of the other games. There are levels with crap flying at you like a monkey fleeing shit, and that brings me to my next point at a difficulty curve. It peaks and drops in an infrequent pattern. It doesn't prepare players to ease into the difficulty and make the tougher stages feel more fair to play through. Speaking of fair, the stage Coin Dozer Clamber is the exact meaning of the opposite of fair. Unfair. Make one mistake, and it will mean the death of you. It doesn't even deal with the platforming, more so the AI reacting properly. This causes most of the ground to be figurative pits, and it's so frustrating to go through because of this. It's called cheap difficulty, and I know it's just one stage, but this is an example of bad level design. Even the animal friends are lame. Remember Rambi the rhino, a giant beast that stabs enemies with his horn? Well, in this game, you get Dumbo. Let that sink in. Most of the other animals are just leftovers from DKC2. The fish, the spider, and even Quawks. But Quawks is cock, so just forget about him. When you're not playing as a reject Zoo Pals, the game almost wants you to play as Dixie. She can jump better, she has a smaller hitbox, she can fly! Sure, Kitty can hit bigger enemies, but Dixie can also pick up barrels or even hover over them. If you don't think this game was made for Dixie, look at the final boss! Kitty has so much trouble just jumping over K. Rool. Even the end credits prefers Dixie over this mongoloid piece of shit. Wrinkly Kong would rather play Super Mario 64 than play this game.
Hey, asshole. Why aren't you working?
What are you, talking about? I am working. Working on trying to beat this game.
Get up! You should be working on my yard, but yet I come out here and I find you playing Donkey Kong Country 3.
That's where you're wrong. You see, even though this yard may look less than what you expect, it's still a decent looking yard. Sure, it may look bland in some areas, but in other places, it really stands out.
When I was younger, I was a developer for Rare. I even helped work on this game you're playing right now. Get what you said about my yard. Reminds me about how I feel when I play this game. Donkey Kong Country 3 may be a leaky toilet, and sure, it was made during the early years of the more advanced Nintendo 64, and sure, the game never tells you can boost in the overworld, and sure, the Donkey Kong Country series was being milked for all it was worth. But with that said, the graphics look really detailed, there are interesting stages, and the bosses are better designed. Just don't look at this one. The music is very atmospheric, and the Canada theme of this game gives it that, country feel that made this entry stand out. It's not a great game, far from it, but Donkey Kong Country 3 was trying to compete with a new era of video games, and it just lost its way in the process.
I see. So this game does have some positives. Doesn't overshadow the negatives, however, I see what you're getting at. So when do I get paid?
For all your time and effort on my yard, I'll give you what you deserve, Sleaze. Don't spend it all in one place. Ah!
Well, that was a waste of time.